welcome to Tarotspeaks. This is your July 2018 general reading for Sagittarius. We'll be looking at your thoughts, your communications, what's in your heart space, what you're bringing in this month, what you're showing the world, what may be holding you back, and also what can help you move forward. So the overall energies for the month of July 2018, we have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. Creativity is about your practical matters, finding creative ways to make money, finding creative ways to express yourself in terms of your projects, your relationships, in all aspects. So in your thoughts, you have priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So with priorities, you may be thinking about, organizing some things in terms of your finances, in terms of setting a priority with your children, with your household, with your job, putting things in order, making time for yourself in terms of, the things that you want to do. But this is a month where you will be thinking about your priorities. What's your main priority this month, and how can you creatively manifest what it is that you want? In terms of your communications, you have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun into all you do. So your communications is about what I'm seeing with the priorities and the joy. You may have set a goal during the month of July, or you may set a goal during the month of July and achieve some sort of goal. And you may express this to other people. Express that you've achieved something, or that there's something that you accomplished during the month of July. So in your heart space, acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life, accepting things for how they are, accepting your accomplishments, accepting what you may have to release, accepting what you are bringing into yourself, accepting situations that you cannot change, and knowing how or what you can change, knowing the difference between the two. And in terms of what you're bringing in respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. So as you begin to set your priorities, communicate what brings you joy, accepting the things you can't change, you will bring in people and situations that are equal to, or people who respect your position, whether this is in terms of your job situation or your family life. People will begin to can't even talk. People will begin to respect your position, whether in their lives or in their workplace or whatever situation is in, because you're expressing your creativity. You're happy about the things that you're doing. You're setting those priorities, and what you're showing the world is compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. So you're showing compassion to yourself, showing compassion to other people, making people a priority, whether this is making a certain person, individual, or certain projects a priority. It's showing in your work that you have compassion. Through the joyous communications that you've been sending out or receiving, maybe you're receiving some joyous communications from others. In terms of what's holding you back, we have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with every action. So be sure that whatever priorities you're set, you're being honest and truthful with yourself and other people, and make sure other people are being honest and truthful with you. In terms of relationships, family life, and finances, whatever it may be, so you're not held back by disappointments, lies, dishonesty, and it keeps you from being able to manifest what it is that you want. In terms of what will help you move forward, we have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So yes, being consistent, whether that's with your projects, any area of your life, as I said before, showing your sense of devotion, being able to do something on a consistent basis, whether this is showing up to work on time, showing up for people when they need you. This will help you bring in a sense of respect in terms of other people, in terms of how they view you. So, being able to set those priorities in terms of your projects, we're looking at how we can manifest what it is that we want in terms of maybe we're looking for a home, maybe you want a new job, maybe you want to increase your financial stability, but you want to set those priorities this month in order to rectify situations that may have gotten out of hand, or pay off some bills, deal with relationship issues, but making certain things a priority so that you can promote your growth. With that, we have the King of Cups. This is about being balanced in your emotions, knowing what it is that you want. He holds his cup out, so this is about offering that sense of, with the priorities card, offering that sense of balance to a situation, especially emotional balance, being able to mentally come from a place of love, but also being balanced in your emotions to where you can make those critical decisions moving forward. In your communication sector, you have joy. This is about expressing your happiness to other people, maybe to family, friends, or just in general, being happy. And with that, we have the Ten of Cups. So yeah, there is a sense of joy, emotional fulfillment that you may receive. You may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person may have this in their chart, or that you may have this in your chart as well. But this is a sense of emotional fulfillment, feeling grounded and stable in a relationship, in an emotional partnership, finding joy and happiness in that, making your happiness a priority. In your heart space, we have acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So we're going with the flow during the month of July, and we have the Page of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity for growth within your heart space, a new opportunity for bringing your heart space to a more stable place, a more grounded place. Not being as spontaneous, I want to say, but it's not necessarily that. It's more having a tangible, or knowing exactly what it is that you want and how you want it, and having that wish being fulfilled with the Page of Pentacles. This is the beginning of a new journey within your heart space, accepting things for how they are, accepting an offer that makes you happy, and going with the flow within it. So this can, like I said, have to do with your work situation that makes you happy, something that's fulfilling you in terms of finances. Maybe you receive a small offer that makes your heart happy. So in terms of what you're bringing in, you have respect. It's like I said, once you come to a place of balancing your emotions, balancing your checkbook, balancing your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, you bring in people who respect that part of yourself, and you also bring in a sense of you bring other people's perspective of you changes once you find a certain sense of balance and stability. And we have Judgment. So there's a decision or a resurrection of a situation. A judgment or a decision has been made in terms of respect. So maybe you've made a decision about a particular person, to bring a particular person or situation into your life, and you feel like this person respects you. But this is a resurrection of, and like I said, a new beginning. Making correct judgments. People are making correct judgments about you as well. In terms of what you're showing the world, you have compassion. With compassion, we have the Page of Wands. So you may have an idea of what you want to do and how you want to do it, but may lack the ambition to go after what it is that you want. You're being asked to be compassionate with others because maybe you're dealing with a person or a situation and you're not sure of the direction, or that person isn't showing that they know what direction to take things. Maybe you don't know, because this is what you're showing the world, is that you have a lack of direction in terms of how you want to move forward, either in a relationship, in terms of a job situation, because the Page of Wands is about your projects, moving forward on those projects, having ideas, making those plans, messages, opportunities for growth. And right now, people may be seeing you as not really manifesting what it is that you want right now, and you're showing a bit of compassion for yourself and maybe for other people who aren't able to manifest what it is that they want during this time. But a judgment is being made in respect to that. In terms of what may be holding you back, you have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. So, with integrity, we have the Four of Swords. This is about taking action. You've rested, you've recuperated, and now it's time to go after those things that you want in honesty and in truth, knowing that in order to take those actions, in order to move forward, you're going to have to be honest with yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically. You're going to have to be honest with other people so that things can move along and move forward in a just way, with the Judgment card being here. I see a resurrection, a transformation that has happened. Something has changed, and it's brought you a sense of emotional fulfillment. And it's made you ready to either make an offer. In your heart, you may want to make an offer, but you may not be so sure about how to go about making this offer. But what it's saying is do not allow yourself to be held back by lack of action, by not facing truth in terms of how you feel about a situation, person, place, or thing. And let your actions show your sense of integrity, your honesty. In terms of what will help you move forward, we have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being consistent in your thoughts, being consistent in the things that you say, the things that you do. Like I said, those actions that need to be taken. Don't hold yourself back from taking those actions necessary that go along with your truth, is what I'm hearing. If it's your truth, take that action. Be compassionate enough with yourself to make those dreams come true, to have that wish fulfillment. So whatever it is that you are after, whatever it is that you want, you're going to have to come up with a creative way to manifest those things. And maybe you're not sure just yet how you're going to go about doing it, but your wishes are being fulfilled in terms of the Ten of Cups. You are communicating a sense of happiness and joy, whether that's with a person, place, or thing. With loyalty, we have the Nine of Wands. So you may be worried. No, that's not worried. Guarded. because you've been through a lot in the past. And you may be worried about someone's loyalty or how consistent you can be or devoted you can be to a situation after going through a very difficult situation. You may be trying to heal from a particular situation. Although you've taken a break with the Four of Wands, you may need to take a break from a certain particular situation so that you can heal in whether this is a spiritual healing, a mental, emotional healing. But I see that you're happy in some way. So what will help you move forward is letting down your guard, not being so guarded, but trying to be more consistent. Make that decision to be more consistent for what you want, what's in your heart to offer, what it is you're in your heart to give, so that you can express yourself in a happy way, in a joyous way, so you can have that joy to express. You have to come to a place within your mental space where you're not overly emotional. You know what your priorities are. Being truly balanced in your emotions, not making judgments based on emotions or while you're overly emotional. Having compassion for yourself to take the next steps necessary to move things forward. Ending situations that no longer serve you so that you can have those wishes be fulfilled. With the Judgment card. So that what it is that you want coming in, you'll be able to celebrate. I see that there may be some obstacles to your wish fulfillment or maybe a delay. Positive thinking this month is going to help you through these obstacles. But you're going to have to come up with some creative ways in order to get through some situations in which you are dealing with through the month of July, whether this is in romance or in your financial situation, and also in terms of maybe finding a new job. But you have a wish that you want fulfilled in terms of your finances with the Page of Pentacles. You want to grow something. Maybe you're trying to get from a beginning stages in a relationship and move into a new stage in a relationship. And this stage that you move into will bring you that Ten of Cups feeling. Once a judgment is made due to someone's respect for your point of view or your offer. But action is necessary. You're going to have to take the actions necessary to come from a place of honesty and openness. With the Page of Wands being in reverse, don't allow yourself to hold back that passion. Show some compassion to other people during the month of July, and that same compassion will be shown back to you. But what will help you move forward is that loyalty, consistency, consistently working on those creative projects, consistently working on bettering your financial situation, consistently working on those relationships, whether that's with children, family, friends, whatever it may be. But being consistent will help you through the month of July. So the advice we have for Sagittarius, oh no, what's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Moon. So you may not know something. There's something you don't know. You're not sure of whether or not something's going to work out the way you want it to. Maybe that's why the Page of Wands is in reverse. There's something you don't know, something you need to know. You may be having some dreams about some new ideas that you have, some new endeavors that you want to work on. You may be dealing, like I said, with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and you really just don't know how the situation is going to turn out. But you have this sense of wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups. So in your mind, there is love on your mind. There's emotional stability on your mind. There's priorities that will get you to that emotional stability. Communicating what it is that you want moving forward so that you can have that emotional stability. And you're just waiting, you may be waiting on that judgment to come in that will resurrect the situation. But being consistent with the Nine of Wands, what I'm seeing too is if you don't know what it is that's going to come of this situation, guarding yourself is okay, but not to a point where you're not open enough to receive what it is that you want. Give just enough so that people know what it is that you want, but also hold back enough so that you're not hurting the situation if you don't get what you want. That's what I'm getting. So with unconditional love and guidance for the month of July 2018, unconditional love and guidance for the month of July 2018 for Sagittarius. July 2018, unconditional love and guidance. Advice for Sagittarius. We have discovery. We have release. And we have victim. So, you may discover this month, at the bottom of the deck, we have confusion. Okay, let's start with that. Confusion. It kind of correlates with the moon card, telling us that we may not know what direction we are going in. We may have had to end a situation with confusion. Confusion is a card talking about leaving one situation, going into the unknown, but being guided by spirit to do so, even though you may not know what direction things are going to take, how you're going to get through a situation. You may be confused as to where this is going, what's really happening. And it's also about, this person leaves a relationship, goes off and goes on a journey. There's always someone waiting in the wings, as this card indicates. So you may be confused during this time as to what's going to really happen in this situation, which is why you had this moon card. But you're going to have to find creative ways to get through that confusion. With discovery is about finding the love within yourself. Even if you don't receive what it is that you want outside of yourself from people, the moon is in the discovery card as well. So there's some things you don't know. You don't know how a person feels. You don't know what's going to really happen. And you're going to have to communicate that, how you feel to a particular person or in a particular situation in order to discover what it is that you want. With the release card is saying you are able to let go of. It's time to let go of that confusion as to what it is you want. So you're going to have to let go of that mental confusion and bring yourself to emotional balance with the King of Cups. Releasing that sense of loss if you had to walk away from a situation. Not playing the victim, but understanding that this is a bump in the road along your journey. So this is a time for growth, discovery. Understanding things take time. It takes time for an acorn to turn into an acorn tree. There's a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of elements involved. So you're going to have to release that fear and understand that you are more capable than you believe that you are. So this is about believing in yourself, understanding that even if you don't have all the information, you can still move forward, accept things for what they are, accept the things you can't change. If you have a new opportunity, go after those new opportunities, but you're going to have to be open to receive, as well as open to the new way in which you must The words is there. The new way in which you must go about manifesting what it is that you want, discovering who you are, discovering what it is that this person feels or this situation is going to do for you, discovering a new part of yourself. Maybe you're discovering a new talent that you have, a new way of approaching a relationship situation. But action is necessary. Don't allow inaction to hold you back. Don't allow your lack of honesty or lack of trust to keep you from moving forward. You're going to have to release those confusing thoughts that cause you to mistrust, that cause you emotional instability. You're going to have to communicate with yourself even in ways that promote emotional stability, financial stability. This is about daily affirmations is what I'm getting. Daily affirmations. I have money. I have stability. I have love. I have. This is what you have, and not focusing so much on what you don't have. And this will bring you a sense of emotional fulfillment. This will also bring you to a place where you're bringing in and resurrecting that sense of success. If you want that success, you're going to have to first start with your affirmations, your thought processes. You have to know what you want going forward and then take the action. So like I said, with moving forward, what will help you move forward is being dedicated to protecting yourself from the things that aren't going to work for you. Knowing that you've been through a lot of battles, but also being open enough to remain consistent and devoted to what it is that you want. With the Nine of Wands, the person protects themselves after battles, many battles actually. But you're going to have to remain devoted if it's something that you truly desire to have. You are one wand away from the 10 of Wands, which is a burden. So there may be some burdens. There may be some things that you have to carry. There may be some things you may have to reevaluate, but don't play the victim. Release yourself from that victim mentality, that negative self-talk that causes confusion. People or situations that come in that cause confusion. Naysayers that cause confusion. You may have to release that or release those people. Accepting that you have a new opportunity to create a new beginning. And it may be a small offer that you give to someone or a small offer that you receive, but it brings a big emotional fulfillment. A judgment will be made. It is in the upright, so it will be a good judgment. You may not know what the outcome is going to be with the Moon card. There's some secrets that may be revealed or some unexpected things that may come up that you will have to creatively maneuver around or out of. But this is going to take your communication as to what you want to get your wish fulfilled. So, with compassion, demonstrating through communication. That's what I keep seeing, communicating. Don't hold those communications back. Don't hold back what it is that you want to say or what it is that you want to do. Go after the things that you want. So overall, we're releasing that victim mentality mentally, emotionally, anything that causes confusion so that we can have that sense of peace and balance. We're trying to protect ourselves from certain elements by being creative about how we get around certain obstacles. Honesty, truth, moving forward is going to help you get what it is that you want from a situation, person, place, or thing, whether this is with your work life, your home life, your relationships. But with the Judgment card being here, I feel like there will be a situation that will be resurrected. There will be a turnaround. Angels, God's spirit is watching and helping. You will gain the respect that you deserve in this situation just by having that positive attitude and accepting that you have this opportunity and now it's time to go after what it is that you want. Some people may be viewing you, like I said, as lacking direction or not really knowing what you want. Have compassion for yourself and other people. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how these videos are resonating for you. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. So I will be back for July's love readings. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time.